Hello, people. I'm Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at Om, the Battle Within. The teaser starring Aditya Kapur and Sanjana Sanghi. This is directed by Kapil, Verma. It comes out July 1st. So this is a very, very early advertisement for this because normally we get them only like a month and a half out.
Yeah.
Before we jump into it, you guys, please do me a big, big favor. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
मैं कौन हूँ? मुझे कुछ याद नहीं.
Maybe best you didn't remember. Oh, damn. Okay. Shit.
एक लड़ाई को जीतने के लिए उसे कई बार लड़ना पड़ता है.
Oh. But also, the body. Holy smokes.
रक्त रहे या ना रहे, राष्ट्र हमेशा रहेगा.
Somebody saw Boggy 3 and was like, I could do that.
Well, I was kind of thinking it has that 80s action hero type vibes, you know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something, where they're just like, I am a one-man army. Come in here and like beat some people up. And I'm untouchable. It's giving me that vibe.
The other one that this is slightly giving me vibes of is Commando, the first Commando. I can't remember Commando 2 right now, but Commando 1 certainly. Just, I don't know, the energy, the stylistic action and whatnot.
Yeah.
Vijay Jamal. Yeah, I mean, Vijay Jamal, I feel like, is on another level from everybody else when it comes to the action because, like, he's truly a martial artist.
Yeah.
It's not just the body. It's like he really, really is passionate about martial arts.
Yeah, because he can do it as well. He can
Yeah.
do the movement. He can do everything.
But like this jumping knee stuff, which is very, very Tony Jaa.
Yes, I did think of that.
I mean, Tiger Shroff and Vijay Jamal have both borrowed from Tony Jaa, and in here we have, you know, another fan.
It's Muay Thai kickboxing, baby.
Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, kicking.
Kicking all the boxes. Yep.
Kicking all the boxes. I thought this helicopter thing was pretty neat, like the way it's just crashing in there. That might be CGI, but that looks like a practical stunt of some kind. I don't know how they pulled that off. Maybe it is CGI, but it looks pretty good.
I appreciated the sweaty, what is that called? A minigun?
That's a minigun. And like, this right here gives me Boggy 3 or Boggy 2 vibes. That's just like the shirtlessness with the shooting of the gun.
The shirtlessness helps with the aim. That's what it does.
I also remember seeing this in Tiger Zindahi or one of them. It wasn't Ek the Tiger, it was Tiger Zindahi.
Okay.
But he wasn't shirtless. And we also just saw it in not Rocky Handsome. What the hell's it called? His name is Rocky in the movie.
KGF 2. Yeah. You're doing so well with the words today.
There's a lot of CGI and green screen and wire work going on in this.
Yeah.
But you definitely know what you're in for. Like, this is a very over-the-top military patriotic action film.
Yeah.
With a guy who's basically like Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
You know, because he can't remember who he is.
That's right. I guess that's what it's talking about. What is it? What's the title again? Om something within? The battle within. Yeah, there we go. He's having an internal battle. That's the conflict. It's both internal and external.
I think that Aditya Kapur looks dope. He looks like he's in phenomenal shape. He obviously makes for a good action star. The only thing that's making me a little bit concerned is just the heavy use of green screen and wire work in this.
Yeah.
Where, like, when I'm watching a South Indian action film, like, tonally it all sort of just makes sense, even though there's a lot of South Indian films where tonally it's like a mixed bag.
Yeah.
But when it comes to action, it feels consistent. Like, this is the action we're going for and this is how we're doing it. And it's not that often I'm seeing green screen in it. Whereas with this, there's a very, very heavy use of green screen, like a lot all throughout it. And I'm like, well, okay, was this all shot on a soundstage? Like, why is there so much green screen with people flying and whatnot and the fake explosions and what have you? And so for whatever reason, like, I forget what it is. Both audiences come after me. Because if I complain about like things being unrealistic, they go, oh, you don't say that about South Indian films. If I talk about it in South Indian films, oh, you don't care when it's in a Bollywood film. If I complain about it in Bollywood, oh, you don't care when it's in like Marvel films. I'm like, God damn, like I complain about all of it across the board, okay?
Yeah. So everybody gets angry at Jaby.
Yeah. So, but all I'm trying to say is like, he looks like a hero. which is what the aim is here, right?
Yes.
This, I don't know how many times Aditya Roy Kapur has done an action film like this. Assuming that this is one of his first, this is a great vehicle for him. The helicopter thing looked pretty good. I'm really like hyper focused on that because that looked like it actually took place, at least somewhat. I mean, maybe the fire was enhanced with like CGI fire, but what I'm trying to say is I wish that the rest of it looked that realistic. But anyway, I mean, you're talking about a one-man army here who's having a battle within as well.
Yeah.
He's not just fighting everybody, he's fighting himself.
He's fighting himself.
You know?
He's trying to figure it out. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all just going through life just trying to figure it out?
And he's got a lady at the same time who was not really shown in this trailer.
Yeah, where is she?
I had to look up who Sanjana Sanghi was on IMDb because I was like, I don't know. And I'm assuming she's a love interest.
Probably, yeah. Right now, not important. It's just establishing that he's got some sort of memory loss, but he's also a badass.
Yeah, I mean, it's epic. It's like he just jumped on the ship out of the water. I don't know how he pulled that off. It was like Captain America or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's a super soldier or just an angry soldier.
Or an angry super soldier? They're the worst.
I'm just like, I can't tell if it's just like sheer Indian adrenaline that's like carrying him through the air like that.
Yeah.
Because an Indian adrenaline is different from American adrenaline.
How so? You said it. I want to know. I'm sure everyone wants to know.
American adrenaline, I don't know. Like, what do we do over here if we get mad? Like,
We just swear a lot.
we just start swearing, yeah.
Curse people out.
No, we start driving really fast. That's what American adrenaline does.
No,
We
you
just-
pull out a gun. That's what American adrenaline.
See, I was very reticent to say that.
That's why you don't. That's why you should never engage in road rage in America because you don't know who's carrying.
Like when you said the cussing thing, I'm like, no, that's England, where they just like start posturing and they're not actually going to throw a fist. Indian adrenaline will have you leaping through the air like Tiger Shroff.
That's the best kind, I think.
Right.
That's the kind I would want. I would want my adrenaline to turn me into a superhero that can leap in the air and like have a six-pack while shooting a minigun.
Here's a question for you. How come on the poster of Ohm, he's got a shirt on while he's firing the minigun, when in the movie he doesn't?
It's too much sexy for a poster.
But wouldn't you want to advertise that? Like, I would think you'd want to advertise. He put so much work into his body.
Nipples are scary for children. Actually, that's false.
Tiger Shroff has been
Children
like shirtless. Tiger Shroff has been shirtless through so many of his ads.
That is true. Why don't...
If that's who you're competing against.
Hey, Z Studios. Next poster, make sure Aditya Roy Kapur doesn't have a shirt on.
I wonder if Aditya Roy Kapur could ever have a fight scene with Tiger Shroff. That would be interesting. I mean, he's throwing kicks and whatnot, so...
They could have a shirt off. Oh my god, they could do it like in the Dhaka trailer where like they start fighting and then they start ripping each other's shirts off.
Sure, Char. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Please do me a favor, hit that bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. If you have a favorite Aditya Roy Kapur film, I would love to know in the comments below. And if he's done action films before, I would love to know that. If I've seen those trailers, I just can't remember it right now. Please, comments below. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.